I don't know how it started. One moment, the city was alive. Traffic jams, street vendors shouting, the distant hum of an airplane overhead. The next, everything was burning. I saw him before I heard the screams. A blur of blue and yellow streaking through the sky, moving too fast for my brain to process. Then the first explosion hit. Cars flipped. Bodies slammed against brick walls like rag dolls. Buildings crumbled like they were made of sand. And at the center of it all, he hovered in the smoke-filled sky, his red-stained gloves flexing as if he was just getting started. I knew who he was, or what he used to be. Invincible. But not our Invincible. This one wasn't here to save anyone. I ran. Everyone did. It didn't matter. He didn't need to chase us. He could be anywhere in an instant. I darted through an alley, vaulting over trash bags, my lungs burning with each breath of smoke. Behind me, I could hear the sickening crunch of bone and the wet squelch of something being torn apart. I didn't look back. I made it to the subway entrance, tripping down the stairs in my rush to escape. The underground was empty. People had fled deeper into the tunnels, hoping the thick concrete would protect them. I wasn't so hopeful. I just needed to breathe. Think. Figure out something. Anything. The lights flickered. Dust rained from the ceiling. I heard a boom above me, followed by the distant sound of a building collapsing. Then silence. No screams. No destruction. Just the hum of flickering fluorescent lights. I took a shaky breath. Maybe he was gone. Maybe he... A voice whispered behind me. You almost made it. My heart stopped. Slowly, I turned my head. He was there, floating inches above the ground, his boots hovering just over the grimy subway tiles. His face was a mask of something beyond cruelty, boredom, amusement, anticipation. Like he'd already won, and he was just savoring the moment. I bolted, it didn't matter. Before I could take 2 steps, he was in front of me, a blur of movement too fast for my brain to register. A hand shot out, fingers pressing against my forehead with impossible force, pinning me in place like an insect under glass. He grinned. I'm Vincent. The last thing I saw was his fist. The last thing I felt was something warm and wet covering me. Thick, suffocating, inescapable. Then nothing.